We are going live to Venezuela at this moment with President Nicolas Maduro, who is accompanying social mobilizations in Venezuela. We are seeing the live images from Venezuela, where the president is accompanying the social mobilizations taking place at this moment in the country amid the opening of the electoral campaigns, which are due to be opened until next July 25th, ahead of the elections of the next July 28th in the country. According to the National Electoral Council, let's give some context, political campaigns can be conducted from today, July 4th, until July 25th. 10 candidates from various ideological trends are running for the presidency of Venezuela. We can see the support that the people is showing to the president and candidate Nicolas Maduro, who is enjoying the social mobilization that is taking place to support him in the country. Today, on Thursday, the Venezuelan United Socialist Party, PSUV, called for the Great March for Victory to support President Nicolas Maduro and his re-election candidacy in the July 28th elections. We can see that the mobilization is very colorful. You can feel the joy of the people gathering together in support of President Nicolas Maduro. And as well, we can see the president enjoying spending time and being close to the people of Venezuela, to his people, the people who show up today to show his support for the president. As we were saying, thousands of students, young people, workers, women and retirees are carrying out marches throughout the east and west of Caracas. The Great March for Victory's campaign events.
We started singing, and Chavez came with the rain. And if Chavez got wet, I also get wet. This is the time of weakness. It's a holy time that we're living. When I say that God is with us, is that God is with us. They tried to humiliate us. They tried to erase us from the map. They wanted to kill me one and two more times, and they were not able to it. And they would not be able to it. And now, on the 28th of July, we're going to charge them with everything to the fascist opposition. You want a president, puppet of the surnames and oligarchy. Do you want a president weak and manipulated? Do you want a president that does not know Venezuela? Do you want a president without leadership, weak, without energy? Or do you want a president with leadership, with a strong leadership, who was together with the people with the economic war? Who created the club and supply with the national production, the supply of the people? Who was together with the people with the pandemic? Who brought the vaccine to vaccinate all the people? And did we ask a card to vaccinate? Did we only vaccinate the Chavistas? When I brought the vaccines, And when I build the health, it's for everybody and for everybody, for women and men. Do you want me to privatize education? Do you want me to privatize health? Do you want me to privatize housing and do away with the housing mission? Or do you want to build the 3 million houses? Do you want me to privatize PDVSA and give away our resources? Greeting for the people of the Valle. Sarria, January the 23rd. Summing up, I greet the people of Petares, Miranda. My question is very simple. Do you believe that some of those cowards is ready to lead Venezuela? Do you want a president, a coward? Or do you want a president with courage of the people, of the bases? Coward, gallo pinto, chickens. The chicken arrived in Caracas. All the demons, do away with the demons.
We are seeing images of the President Nicolas Maduro gathering together with the people who is showing their support to his candidacy. We are live from Caracas, where the people is showing their support to President Nicolas Maduro. Let's listen.
I break the sweat of the road. I was in San Francisco today, in Suria. 45 Celsius in the shade. And that people were there from 11 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in thousands in the streets. Today the people took to the streets in 70 cities in the country. Please lower the flag, please. Don't cover the cameras. Comrade. Thank you very much. Clap for him. Big hand for him. 70 mobilizations where millions of Venezuelans were mobilized. Why 70? Whose birthday is on the July 28th. So who these people is going to give as a gift to Chavez on the 27th of July? What these people is going to give as a present on the 4th of July 2024. I have the hairs in my hand. We're winning, and we're winning right. But don't take anything for granted. We're going to build the 1 by 10 by 7. I extend my hands to all of you, women and men. We have gone through very difficult times. And one by one, all the tests, we have overcome all the tests. Before each sanction, a solution. Before each aggression, more revolution. We have enrooted the economy. We have achieved activating more than 1 million of entrepreneurs in the last 2 years. The economy in the first semester of this year broke records, 8% of growth. We achieved defeat the bachacarismo and the economic war. And we achieve it with our own efforts, with Venezuelan work. The supply, 100% from Venezuela today. Thank to whom? Thank to the people, to the entrepreneurs, and of course the boy of the movie also. We overcame the pandemic in an exemplary way. We have achieved the security level of the civilization of the civilians and the highest in the history, from the epochs, from the times of Para Jimenez, and we're going for more. We're going for more, I say. To the people, I say. Now, a new era opens. A new holy era, miraculous, and we're going to go for more changes, for more transformations, and for the Venezuela of prosperity and well-being. I would like to greet specially to a comrade, a woman, despite of the fact that she is resting. I told her to come here. She had a serious accident. The fascists went out celebrating the accident. And I want to ask for a big hand for this courageous woman, Delcy Rodriguez Gomez, Vice President of the Homeland. Thank you very much, President, for giving me the opportunity to come here personally to thank you and the generous people of the Venezuela for their brave, for the goodwill for my health, and to those fascists that are hating us. I know that they will cook themselves in their own oil of mischief. They're full of hate, and we, the Chavez Bolivarian, will be victorious. And we are 24 days away from a victory that we deserve and the people of Venezuela deserve for the greatness. Our liberator told us that our life is not only the heritage, it's only the heritage of the country. And together with Maduro, we will win, and we will be victorious, and we will tell our daughters and sons that we have a heritage of a country. We have Venezuela for the future. Thank you very much, President Maduro. A courageous woman, as all the women in Venezuela are, mujeres, women at the front. With your promise, permission, we are going to greet Winston here. I came all of a sudden in the middle of the rain. What's the surprise that you have to give me? Rain of Chavez was present today, 4th of July. And I had this surprise to present to you a great star that today is joining the roads to hope, the roads to the revolution, to the roads of love, to the roads of work. A star loved by everybody for all Venezuela and internationally. He is a great animator, and he told me, Wilson, I would like to present with you in the campaign to President of Peace, of Love and Hope, to Gallo Pinto Nicolas Maduro's Henry Siva. Good evening. Oh, go on. Where is hope? Where is hope? I also have the hope in my home. My mother has hope. A salute to your mother. President, I was complying with something here with the work, and I just received your invitation. I just came. I'm a committed man, and the height of the commitment, I went there. Thank you very much for inviting me. Okay, we will see each other on the streets because hope is here. Because hope is on the streets. Welcome. On our way to the July the 28th, a strong victory was awaiting us. A great victory on July the 28th. Let's go, let's go, let's go, Gallo Pinto. We have to greet also on this side, please. Where is hope? Okay, come. Thank you very much. Also, I would like to say that I'm a young Venezuelan, doctor by profession, by trade. Thank you. What is your energy of excellence? 100% ready for the battle, ready for the victory. I just extend my hand, my arms to all Venezuelans, to all Venezuelan men and women. I'm the man of dialogue. I'm a man of peace. I'm a warrior of Christ. I have David's owned wave. I'm Nicolas Maduro Moros, President of the people from Caracas, and I declare the victory on the 28th of July with the people on the streets. And I summon all the neighbors, men and women. I summon to all Venezuelan families, to the union, to unity. Do you want the guarimbas to come back? Do you want violence to come back? Do you want fascists take power in Venezuela? I invite all Venezuela to unite in a dialogue, arm, hug of harmony and we have shown that we can do it. And I tell you, prophecy is accomplished, is being accomplished. What is coming to Venezuela are holy times of growth, of prosperity, of peace, of unity. And I say it with love. And I say it with certainty. I have the reins of our homeland in my hands. I know what I say. I have the reins of the new economy in my hands. I know what we have to do. And I tell you, nobody will be able to do any more damage to Venezuela. Nobody's going to damage Venezuela. No, not the surnames, oligarchs, not even fascists. We will be able. I see in your eyes, women, what I see in your eyes. I see it in your eyes, woman, and I know it from always, from ever. I saw the brightness of a gigantic love. I see the brightness of great victories. The worst was left behind. The test had been achieved, overcome. And what is coming is for better, for great, for the good. Please come here. Come here to my side. I know your eyes. I know your face. Celita, come here. Okay, big hand for my wife. Celita Flores. This has been a very good rally. A kiss of love. A kiss of love? A kiss of happiness. Why? Celita, look how the gallo pinto kisses. I was watching at your sight, your eyes. Where are you from? Those people from La Vega. I see in your face a brightness, a force. Why do you think you have that bright, that force? Because I have the hope, Mr. President. Because you are keeping us alive. Because as long as everybody else is hating us, that the damage of this company, and they did those dirty things, you keep us alive with love, with hope, because our country goes forward, and we, on the 28th of July, are not going to get wrong. We are women. We know that we're going to leave our country to our sons, to our great sons, to our husbands. We're not going to get wrong. In 24 days, we will be up from early in the morning when Gallo Pinto sings. The cry of the woman we're going to stop, and we're going to take the streets and to take the vote and to defend ourselves with vote, because we want peace. But in the trench, whatever trench it is, they will find us here. What is going to triumph? Hate or love? Fascism or the homeland? Colonialism or the national independence? The decision here is very simple. Between those who love Venezuela and those who have made damage to Venezuela. Who are you with? With those who damage Venezuela? To those who ask for sanctions? To those who ask for invasion to our country? Are you with those that made the guarimbas? Are you with Leopoldo López? With Capriles? With Ramón Alú? With Machado? Con Julio Borges? With Antonio Ledesma? This is the clan of hate, the fascist clan. We are with those who love Venezuela. And today, 4th of July, a force begins, the force of love against hate, the force of truth against lie, the force of the homeland against fascism. The motorized equipment is arriving in thousands. That's an impressive sight. The arrival of the motorcycles, the motorists. My greeting to the motorcycles, to the ones that are. This force starts today, and nobody and nothing will stop it. It's the force of the homeland. God is with us, the people with us, and from Caracas, my birthplace, with the arrival of these 20,000 motorists, long live Venezuela, my homeland, my beloved homeland.
We were witnessing the President Nicolas Maduro and the people that were together with him in show of their support of the candidature of the President Nicolas Maduro ahead of the July 28th elections. This is the Great Victory March. The Venezuelan people is joining the activities scheduled in more than 70 cities of the national territory. The red tie takes the regions in commemoration also of the 70th birthday of Commander Hugo Chavez. Also, the revolutionary leadership has expressed that the mobilization will be a point of no return until victory is achieved on July 28th. It also will serve to fine-tune
the words.
Let's listen. This is the Great March that is taking place and is kicking off today, along with the electoral campaigns in the country ahead of the elections of next July 28th. We can see the people gathering together next to President Nicolas Maduro. We can see the joy, the music, the colors People are supporting the president in all the most expressive motivations, waving flags, chanting that president has its people behind him. The Great March, which also is beginning in Caracas and also in Miranda, will travel through two specific points of the capital region and will converge also at the Miraflores Palace. La Marcha Roja, the Great Tide Red, was called on Thursday by the Venezuelan United Socialist Party, PSUV. This is the Great March for Victory and is kicking off today in support of President Nicolas Maduro and his re-election candidacy in the July 28th elections. Coinciding with the official start of the presidential campaign, this Great March for Victory involves 70 mobilizations that will traverse 335 municipalities all over the country for the next 10 days. We are witnessing one of these massive events that will be coordinated by the Great Patriotic Pole and other organizations that are supporting the candidature of President Nicolas Maduro. Thousands of students, young people, workers, women and retirees is what we are seeing at this moment in these live images coming from Caracas, Venezuela. During the mobilizations, Venezuelans will demonstrate their conviction, loyalty and commitment to the revolutionary process. This is according to the PSUV Vice President of Mobilization, Nahum Fernandez, who emphasized as well that people will march with the joy and unity that characterize the Bolivarian revolution. And this is something that we can see at this very instant with all the music and dancing that is taking place at this moment nearby the President Nicolas Maduro. Let's remember that on July 28th, over 21 million Venezuelans are summoned to the elections. According to the National Electoral Council, political campaigns can be conducted as of today, July 4th, and until July 25th. There are 10 candidates running for the presidency from various ideological trends. In previous weeks, however, two right-wing candidates did not sign an agreement to recognize the electoral results and create also a climate of uncertainty. With this deployment of the Great Victory March, this one that we are seeing at this instant, the Venezuelan people is joining the activities scheduled in more than 70 cities of the national territory. This Marcha Roja, the red tie, takes the regions in commemoration as well of the 70th birthday of Commander Hugo Chavez. The revolutionary leadership has expressed that the mobilization will be a point of no return until the victory is achieved on July 28th. As we can see, the president is massively supported by the people of Venezuela. You can feel the environment of peace, of joy, that will prevail over the next 10 days until the elections are called next July 28th.
Yo clásico, pues mi gallo siempre gana.
Let's recall that economy is one of the main interests of the Venezuelan people after years of crisis. However, today, indicators point to stability and growth. The stabilization of the exchange rate, for example, the supply, the imports and exports, among other topics. In June, the lowest inflation in the last 39 years was recorded, as stated by President Nicolas Maduro himself. Let's listen to the president.
We are the hope. We are joy. We are the revolution, the Bolivarian revolution. The sons of Hugo Chavez Frias.
We are still listening and seeing the images that are coming from Caracas, live from the southeast, sharing these images in real time. Let's listen once more to the president.
To the battle, to the victory. They haven't been able to with us, and they will not be able with us. Venezuela, Venezuela, holy land, holy land, peace.
We were live to Caracas, Venezuela, with President Nicolas Maduro and the people who gathered together to be supporting the president and his candidacy in the mid of the kickoff of the electoral campaigns in the country. Stay tuned with From the South. We will be with more information in upcoming news briefs.
Hola, soy Aisa García.